Spider-Man is the Green Goblin. And he's beating the shit out of the Sinister Six, left and right like it's nothing. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue 51, the first appearance of the Spider Goblin. It sounds kind of corny, but this story is relatively not bad. I was very impressed with Zeb Wells' writing here. He's hit or miss on this run right now, but currently I'm liking it. Now we start off when we see like this collage right here of Peter with the Winkler device, right? And then we see Norman telling him, "Bring the spear, Peter. Bring it back to me." And then we pick up with Hallows Eve and Chasm right here, or Ben Reilly. Riley wakes up. He's like, "Hallows Eve, where are you?" She's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" He's like, "I'm having bad nightmares again. And it's not about me. It's about Peter." Because remember, in the last couple issues ago, he used the Winkler device. So he's kind of mentally connected with Peter. The Sinister Six are together right now, right? And Doc Ock's like, "Well, that brain thing at Oscorp is gone." And Craven's like, "Listen, fuck that brain and all that situation. We gotta worry about the spear, the sins of the Goblin. It's gone." Norman calls, Doc Ock, and Doc Ock is like, "Hey, we were just talking about you." And Norman's like, "Yeah, well, one of my guys are gonna be there soon, and you better watch the fuck out." Then you see fucking Spider Goblin going with the fucking glider and everything. I'm like, yo. And Peter uses like this upgraded webbing and shoots the tentacles out of Doc Ock, exploding them. Doc Ock's tentacles explode. And then Peter punches him in the stomach going, "Huh!" And then knocks him out. And he's like, "One piggy down, who's next?" So we see Kamal Khan calling, Norman right here and saying like, "Hey, Mr. O." And Norman's like, "You can't call me that. Like, what do you want?" She's like, "Have you seen Peter recently?" Norman's like, "Hey, I can't give you that information. He's my employee. But goodbye." Hangs up on her, right? And her friend's like, "You can call him Mr. O." And Kamal's like, "That wasn't Norman. That was someone else." So she knows that he's Green Goblin again. Now Peter is taking out the Vulture right here, using these cuffs right here, and he slams into the fucking wall, going hup like that, right? And then Peter has like these devices that Norman gave him to overload the powers of the Sandman and Electro, exploding them. But then we see like a group of Avengers show up, and I'm like, wait, these are outdated costumes. Peter realizes that and knows it's an illusion from Mysterio, and he grabs this like little 2x4 with this metal pipe and goes whack, whack, and knocks him out. And Mysterio's like, "Please don't kill me." That's when Kraven shows up. He's like, "You're done, Spider-Man or Spider Goblin. We'll get those sins out of you, and this is not you." And Goblin's like, "Oh, really?" Kraven stabs him right, and he's like, "Wait, it's not working." He's like, he grabs him by the head. He's like, "Why won't you learn, Kraven? It's not in my soul. It's not the sins. It's my brain." And he was about to kill Kraven straight up and claws his eyes, right? But then we see webbing come out of it going and pulls Spider Goblin into the floor. It's fucking Chasm. So Chasm is gonna come here and save Peter. And look at Kraven's eyes. They're all fucked up. Like, what?